Hey, it is Friday, which means it is day 5 of my accelerated instrument rating course. Just as a recap, I'm up here in Cloquet, Minnesota, which is a smallish town just outside of Duluth, Minnesota, and I am taking. I signed up for a 10-day accelerated IFR course with Venture North Aviation. So I just finished up my 5th day, and they have said that I'm ready for the check ride. So after our flight today and a bunch of oral exam test prep, they signed me off. They said, you are ready for your exam. So the big news of the day is tomorrow at 9 a.m. I am taking my check ride. So wish me luck. Today was it's a little bit of a different day. We only did 1.9 hours flying, of which 1.6 was simulated instrument conditions. And that was really just kind of a mock check ride. So, we figured out what we wanted our flight plan, pre-flighted the airplane, did a mock clearance. So, my instructor acted as ATC. We took off. After takeoff, we did some unusual attitudes, being able to recover from unusual attitudes. I think that's a blast. I love doing that. Shot 3 approaches. We did the VOR 2-1 and ILS 2-7 at Duluth, RNAV 1-7 back into Cloquet, and did a circle to land. And that was under partial panel again. So just a pretty quick day. One other thing that we did while we were flying, we did land at Duluth, and I did my first ever VOR check. It's a required check if you're flying IFR. Every 30 days you have to confirm and verify that your VOR receiver is accurate. And then there's a number of ways you can check that. But the way we use today is that at the Duluth airport, they have a specific spot on one of the taxiways. It has a little symbol, and if you park on that symbol and you look up the details in the chart supplement, you get you can take a reading, and it tells you how accurate your VOR is. Luckily, mine checked out, so I did the required paperwork. That is now in the plane, so the plane is fully spec'd out for IFR flying now. Let's see, so we did that, took a lunch break, and then we spent the rest of the afternoon going over oral exam questions. So, just working with the instructor and just kind of getting peppered with questions for 3 or 4 hours straight. And then anytime I had a question, or he was happy to explain it, or kind of showed me how to look up the information, because like I mentioned before, the oral exam is an open book exam, but you really need to know the concept. You need to understand the stuff, and that's what you're being judged on. Do you know the things that you need to know to safely conduct IFR flight? So we did all that. Got all the paperwork out of the way for my check ride tomorrow. There's an application you need to file with the FAA, and there's a bunch of paperwork you have to do to confirm you have all the hours, and forms and applications, and it's a bit of a process, but we got all that done, so things are looking good. This is going to be it for the video today. I am not going to include any of the flying from today in the video because, to be honest, I am going to go to bed early. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. I want to be well rested and, at peak performance for my check ride tomorrow. So, wish me luck. I think I'm ready for it, but, any little weird thing can happen, and, worst case scenario, as long as we're safe, I can always fly and do the check ride again if something doesn't work out. So hopefully it works out, but it's not the end of the world if it doesn't. So I will update you all on how it goes, and Have a good one.